I don't buy that you drank cough syrup and tested positive for meth. I don't buy it. Court calls people of the state of Michigan versus Cheyenne Emery.
Emery, please.
This is case number 25140XM, appearances counsel.
Warrants on behalf of the people.
Nathan O'Mara on behalf of the defendant.
We are here for a probation violation hearing. Have a technical violation that the defendant tested positive for methamphetamine and amphetamine on July 15th, 2025, as reported by Osceola County Probation and Parole. And if I recall, see any other violation. There's two violations, right? She tested positive here.
Yes, Your Honor, we issued another warrant for testing positive for meth and amphetamine on 8/7/2025.
So if you, that's right on top. Okay, and then the second allegation, the technical violation that she tested positive for methamphetamine and amphetamine on August 7th, 2025. Defendant was arraigned on August 7th, 2025, requested a contested hearing, and here we are. Ms. O'Mara, what are we doing?
My client intends to plead guilty with explanation.
Any objection to that, Ms. Lawrence?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Emery, will you please raise your right hand as best as you're able. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Is it going to come out?
I don't think so, but I'm trying not to. Sorry.
Don't worry about letting it happen. So, all right. Ms. Emery, has anybody threatened you in any way to get you to plead today?
No, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything?
No, sir.
And is it your own free choice to plead today?
Yes, sir.
Are counsel aware of any other promises, or not any other, are counsel aware of any promises, threats, or inducements not made part of the record?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Right. And Ms. Emery, you understand that if you pled guilty today, you could be sentenced to what you could have been sentenced to under the original charge of attempt retail fraud second, which would be up to 6 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then to the allegation that you tested positive for methamphetamine and amphetamine back on July 15th, 2025, as reported by Osceola County Probation and Parole, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And that you tested positive for methamphetamine and amphetamine on August 7th, 2025, how do you plead?
Guilty.
In order to accept that plea, I must have you tell me what it is that makes you guilty. So you obviously were on probation for this court during that time period, correct?
Correct.
And as a condition of your probation, you were not to consume any illegal controlled substances,
Correct.
and that would include methamphetamine.
Correct.
On or about the 15th of July, had you consumed some methamphetamine?
Your Honor, may I make a statement?
Well, let me just rephrase it. Did you test positive for methamphetamine?
Yes, sir.
And on or about August 7th, 2025, did you test positive for methamphetamine?
August, I'm sorry, 7th?
7th, yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you counsel believe that the defendant's provided a factual basis to accept the plea and that the court rule has been complied with?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
As does the court. Ms. Emery, I find you in violation of your bond for testing positive. I'm sorry, your probation for testing positive on July 15th and August 7th. Are we able to sentence today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has everybody received Ms. Bismack's recommendation in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any allocution, Ms. O'Mara?
Yes, Your Honor. I would ask that the court abide by the typical guidelines for a second technical violation, which would be 10 days in jail. Ms. Emery will have an explanation for why she tested positive or why she believes she tested positive when she gets a chance to speak. I will just say that, she was attempting to the best of her abilities to comply with probation, and given her explanation, I don't see any issue in the future from this.
All right. Ms. Lawrence?
Thank you, Your Honor. We would just ask that the court follow the probation department's recommendation and send it for the 10 days. Thank you.
Ms. Emery, you had the right to address the court. Is there anything you'd like me to know before sentencing?
I would like to say that I believe I had a positive screen because I had taken the Tussin DM of my children's. I didn't think would mess with it, but I'm not sure. It's children's. I didn't think it would, but it's a decongestant, and I didn't even think about that.
And so you tested positive on July 15th.
No, I'm talking. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so was that the last time you took? August 7th is what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. What about the 15th of July?
I did use.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is there anything else you'd like me to know?
Sir?
All right. Ms. Bismack, what I read in your recommendation is that this would actually be the third positive test. One went with kind of a warning.
Yes, Your Honor, that was given by Osceola County. They gave her a verbal warning, as did we.
Okay. And that was back in May.
Correct.
What is she on felony probation for?
I do not know the actual charge, but it is pertaining to a meth charge in Osceola.
Ms. O'Mara, do you know, so my notes indicate it was just a meth charge, Osceola. Was that did she plead to a possession charge or?
I don't have information on that. I apologize.
Let me take a look at something.
I know in this court it was a refill fraud.
Right. Yeah, so it looks like back in April of this year, she pled guilty to possession of methamphetamine. Ms. Emery, the prior judge's notes, Judge Van Alt's notes indicate that you were going to go to 1016. Did you actually go to 1016?
I just started going, actually.
Okay.
Excuse me, we didn't have a vehicle for a while, and I had no help to get me there and back. My therapist did help me with my insurance to get back and forth. And my other probation officer, which has been a godsend, has been helping me also.
Okay.
I would say, I believe that's in the recommendation too, that it's for transportation issue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Ms. Bismack's recommendation is that we do additional drug and alcohol testing for 60 days in a residential treatment. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't like the fact, because I have a little 1-year-old. She was ripped from my arms when she was born. I just got back to her. Would not like to go back.
Back to rehab?
And be away from my little girl.
So you've admitted to using meth back in July. What's your plan to stay clean?
I'm going to continue going to my 1016, my AA and NA meetings that I've been doing.
And you started those when?
Just recently, I finally made an actual appearance at 1016 because I haven't been able to do any appearances. So I got my insurance set up. That was my first actual.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 1 on August 4th.
Is she with you?
She's with me and her father. Along with my 16-year-old, gonna be 17 on the 23rd, and my 26-year-old.
Anything else you'd like me to know?
No, sir.
All right, well, I'm going to continue probation. I'm going to order the additional testing. Um, I'm going to order 11 days jail with 11 days credit. Six of those are for the violation. I'll be honest, one of the reasons why I'm going kind of slow here is because I'm trying to figure out what to do with treatment. I don't buy that you drank cough syrup and tested positive for meth.
That's all I had.
I don't buy it. Especially when you admit to using back in July. So you had a meth case back in 22. What did you do with that? Did you do any treatment back then?
Yes, sir.
Residential or inpatient or outpatient? I mean.
It was inpatient.
Okay. How long were you in treatment then?
28 days, I think.
Did you complete it successfully?
Yes, sir.
And then looks like you did inpatient with 1016. And you were released on April 9th, right? And then, so when you say going back to 1016, that's outpatient that you're talking about, right? Counseling and that sort of thing.
No, inpatient.
Okay, so I guess I'm a little confused.
Now I'm confusing myself. I'm sorry. 22, I went inpatient. I never did any outpatient.
Okay.
For 28 days I was in there. And then this time I was in there for 42, I think.
Okay.
And I'm just now starting my outpatient.
So your follow-up care, basically.
Correct.
That's outpatient.
Correct.
But you were released in April, right, from residential?
Yes, sir.
Based on the 2 goes at residential treatment and the first one being in 22 and then in 25, we pick up another meth charge. She's put on probation. She goes to 1016 residential, is released. And now we have 2 positive tests for methamphetamine. I'm going to order residential treatment again. Ms. Emery, I know that's not what you wanted to hear, and I hope it doesn't have an impact on your ability for your child, but I'm also looking at the long run here, and my goal is to get you clean and keep you clean so that you do have that child for a very long time. Like I said, I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but Ms. Bismack, is there anything else in the order you'd like to see?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Lawrence,
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Ms. O'Mara?
Your Honor, is there an amount of time you would like her to be in rehab, or is it going to be up to someone else?
That's going to be up to the facility. That's not up to me. So, and Ms. Bismack, you can make the arrangements for that.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. When would you like her to report next?
Release today, if it's before 5, she can stop in. Otherwise, it'd have to be tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. All
right. Ms. Emery, if you're released today before 5, you need to report to the probation office. If that doesn't happen today, you need to report by, it was 9 a.m. tomorrow?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that?
You correct me if I'm wrong, Your Honor, but you'll set up the residential treatment with the probation department?
Yes, Ms. Bismack will set that up. All right. Okay. Thank you. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.